Good evening, everybody. Squeaking in the stream today, but we are getting it in. Sorry it's so late. I just could not seem to get myself going today for things. Maybe because I stayed up a little too late last night. But just the motivation to do stuff was not there for some reason. And here we are, super late stream, but we are streaming. We have streamed today, the 25th day of the year. Huzzah! Anyways, so, as is per the usual ritual, we are Frag Force, a charity gaming team here on Twitch and elsewhere, playing games and helping kids. In North America, we primarily raise for Extra Life, a children's Miracle Network program that gets gamers like us to play games like this in order to raise funds for our local or not-so-local children's hospitals. I'm Orinder. I'm raising for the Annam Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital in Chicago. I keep wanting to say Children's Chicago. It's definitely not Children's Chicago. Anyways, every Children's Miracle Network hospital is also a teaching and research hospital, not just teaching the next generation of doctors to give the care they're known for, but also researching new and better ways to give care at the same time. It's for a good cause, and if you have a little extra, we'd always appreciate it. My little dono bars up there at the top, you know, you make it move a little bit. I make it move a little bit. Okay, apparently it doesn't like letting me make it move when I'm actively streaming. But that's okay. So, we are going to resume our On the Edge playthrough. I don't know that I'm going to be able to win this one. I have made a lot of oopsies, but I figured I'd commit, and we may just have to do it again another day. Dang it all, I'm trying to stop saying so much, just in general, but specifically when streaming, and it is hard. With nobody to talk with and keep the flow of things going, it is just kind of automatic to insert that to take up the space, to fill that void. So, let's see exactly what we were doing when things, well, shall we say, got a little heated with New London. For those of you not here last night, and probably not here tonight, if I'm being honest, we could, there it is again, that we were unable to meet the demands from New London, and they got progressively more shitty with us, withholding food and the like, and so we were like, you know what, it's well, here it is. Difficult times. Harsh words were said. Reckless decisions were made, but we can't turn back time. We should now focus on searching Frostland in hopes of finding our other... That does not parse. I believe they meant in hopes of finding out if there are other people out there, or even in hopes of finding other people out there. But of finding our other people out there does not work. Does not work. Alone, we have no chance against New London. Other than that, we just have to wait for their move. So basically, we need to build up ties with other people. I do not know why it rotates the map on me like that. Like, it doesn't really matter the orientation of the map, but I like to go with what it was. The game is not paused. That's a mistake. I like to go with what it was, and it was decidedly not. So we have enough people to create a construction team as well as the resources. So I guess we're going to do it. I don't exactly know. See, that was going to be an but I caught myself. Am I supposed to send the construction team here to do things? Okay, so I just do stuff for them and they send me things. I don't need to do this just yet, so we'll disband that. And then that's on its way. I can also don't think I want to do more for them just yet. Not, you know, out of any sort of maliciousness, but just because I don't know what I'm going to need stuff for. I think that's one of the biggest mistakes I've made in this playthrough is I used resources where I really shouldn't have for things that I didn't necessarily need at the time, and now I'm suffering for it. I know I keep going live so late. I'm sorry, Luth, but hi! I haven't seen you in a while. How was... Oh, excuse me. How was your vacation? Okay, so I got to level 51, and I was like, you know what? I probably could catch up to them in levels. And then I started playing Frostpunk because it got really super cold, and I'm like, I'm going to be cheeky, and with it freezing outside, I'm going to play a game where you freeze. And then I got addicted to it, and I've played it basically every day since. I've beaten it like 4 times. No. Yeah, 4 times. 2 on the main scenario, 1 on the arc scenario, and 1 on the autumn scenario. I've also lost 3 or 4 times. I have gone down the rabbit hole of Frostpunk with a mild detour at Pal Land. As Avum has probably, you know, made you aware of. Are you going to play Pal World with us, or you just sticking with Vault Hunters? The thing is, Pal World's a new game, and I did get addicted to it for a good day, 2 days. I got higher level than anybody else. And then I was like, I'm going to go back to Frostpunk. That's probably the best decision. To be good with no Pal World, that is probably the best decision. But, man, I'm doing pretty well. I hadn't said an in a while. Frostpunk is not new, and I always liked it, but I could never get the hang of it. I could never quite get the rhythm down or, like, really do what you needed to do to survive. It kept failing, and so I dropped it as a good game, like it, not for me. I can't do it. Vault Hunters and Stardew Valley. I approve. That seems like a good mix. Pardon me, I found a new cider at Aldi. Sugar Plum apple cider. It's kind of nifty. Don't drink it warm. I got impatient to try it, and I tried it warm, and it was weird in a bad way. Cold, it's weird in a good way. So pardon my drinking into the microphone. But yeah, if you have a chance to check out the local Aldi, it is Nature's Nectar Sparkling Fresh Sugar Plum Apple Cider. Contains 100% juice. I don't know if I believe that, but it's pretty tasty. So, right, I should probably play the game that I came here to stream, because I'm not going to stream for too long, probably half an hour maybe. I do have a load of laundry that needs to finish. We need a sawmill over here, and I don't want to destroy resources. Is that the best I can get, I think? Yeah, that's going to be the best I can get. Can I get it closer? That's not bad. Only have to do the street to there. Alright. So, we've got that working. Do I have anybody researching? I do at least have somebody researching, but I should probably have more people healing as well. Oh, I think I have. Turn off the heat view. I do have all of the healing places healing. So yeah, new medical tent is what I hear I need. Yeah, talking about simple mistakes, I probably have twice as many sicknesses as I should because I disconnected the street to this heating element, and it doesn't work when there's no street. I'm a bummer, or kind of a bummer. I was supposed to finish my Sims challenge, but once one of my one of your friends is streaming Stardew, and yeah. Oh, Stardew on the Switch. I kind of wish I had that. Maybe I'd actually play it. I like Stardew, but I've never been able to quite get hooked. But yeah, I definitely approve. I'm trying to decide what I need to do here. Right now I'm getting steam cores. I think I'm gonna let it get me one steam core and then switch over to steel, because I definitely don't have enough steel. I've got everybody heated, I've got houses, I've got food that's about to come in to help with the hungry people. I totally had people die. I know you can do Stardew multiplayer, and I really wanted to do it, and so I have a really, like, it's what kept me from Vault Hunters for so long, like, and it was silly. I should have started playing Vault Hunters with you guys so much sooner. I have an issue with, boy, I should just be in the just chatting category, because I have played like 2 minutes and I've chatted all the rest of the time with you. I'll just chat while I'm doing things and not narrate the game. I'm fine with that. Well, there's those ums again. That's really hard. Surge did it. Surge got rid of his ums, and I'm really impressed, and I want to do the same, and it is hard. Excuse me. There they are again. You guys did a Stardew multiplayer, and it was really cool, but I didn't get in on the ground level, and I just have a really hard time getting joined into those things after the fact. I feel like I'm behind, and I'm not going to catch up. I don't know. It's annoying. And it's a me flaw. I'm glad I got over it for Vault Hunters. I had a lot of fun with that, and I hope to have a lot more fun with it in the future. I feel like I should do something more before I unpause it. I've got workers and such, but it's just like, you know what? It's daytime. If there's ever a time to upgrade your houses, it's during the day when people aren't quite so homeless. Oh, speaking of people dying, I have 19 homeless, but I just upgraded 4 houses. I had a lot of people die. I may give Stardew another go with somebody to play with. The other problem with Stardew, though, is always want to min-max it and get absolutely everything right the first time and all in the one go, and that's a bad way to play it. Like, it's not that I don't have fun playing it that way, but if I fail at doing that or I get frustrated with it, I stop. So, but yeah, I have less house needs because people died. Oh, can I sign my own laws now? Oh, that's... Well, I appreciate that sentiment. Man, Grr. So, this is the book of laws that's supposed to let me do things to help my people, like add moonshine to the food to lower discontent. Drunk people are happy people. Or the fighting arena to, reduce discontent. Or soup to make my food last longer. But laws are signed by New London, and I broke off ties with New London. So I can't sign any laws. And the laws are what, like, make the game manageable. Oh, let's just hit go. I did get a research in. We're actually going to not upgrade that house and not upgrade that house, because then I don't have any hopeless people. So that's the good thing. I can do 2 houses at a time without making anybody hopeless. 100% with all the mods, so it's possible. Nice. Very nice. I'm going to research efficient burn. That would save me on coal, which is never a bad thing. That would make my scouts faster, though, which right now is a really good thing. I need to find resources and allies. Actually... Looking at everything... Faster scouts. Yeah. I need to go faster, scouts. So, alright, we'll get that in. I am annoyed. Improving a settlement. We're doing that right now. I'm searching Frostland. When is that food getting here? 7 hours. Oh, hold on, guys. At least they're not starving yet. That, unfortunately, is what killed my other people, is basically New London stopped shipping as much food and then eventually stopped shipping food at all unless I sent resources first, which, you know, doesn't necessarily work when it's hard to get resources. What needs warmed up? Anything? No, we're all good. I should have warmed up the coal mine is what I should have done. Alright. Can't keep the ums out. They just work their way in there. Just work their way in there. I think I missed that had finished building. I should have had more wood from that. That is perfectly fine, Luth. I kind of figured you were having an insomnia night and saw I was streaming, so dropped by. If you're actually tired and want to go to bed, you do that. You should sleep. I mean, I won't be up for much longer. I figure 10 more minutes of stream time. My laundry should be done. I put it into the dryer. I go to bed. So you have a good one. Tell Mr. Avum I said hello if he's awake. Or tell him in the morning if, you know, he's not. And I will chat with you all later. In the meantime, I'll get back to the game that I am not doing so well in. Ooh. Oh no! I can't research prosthetics, or I can't. It's probably not signed into law. Nope. Care house prosthetics. Oh, I'm never gonna be able to make the amputees do anything for me. And for that matter, I don't have care houses for the gravely ill and the yeah. I bungled that. Alright, have a good night. So shipment got to Hot Springs. Good. Are we free? Now that New London no longer controls our affairs, many of our people say they feel free for the first time in their lives. True, we lost their guidance and support, but we gained independence. We don't have to do their bidding, ask permission to cook soup. Oh! Haha! Yes! I can pass my own laws now. The game isn't quite so mean. Well, yeah, I mean, even if we weren't playing D&D tomorrow, I'm sure I'd see him in Pal World or something. So, alrighty. Toodles. Sleep well. Wait. Before you go, I'm about to get an achievement. I'm about to get a very cheeky achievement. I'm going to rename my settlement. So, Chillville is very cliche. I think that we should be New London. I have gotten the You Had to Do It achievement. Rename Outpost 11 to you know what. I'm New London, and I can pass a law. Oh, what law will I pass? I could pass so many that would be so good for me. I don't know. You go to bed, Luthien. Don't keep listening to me. I think we're gonna do the moonshine. Discontent and hope are actually pretty decently in check. How many children do I have? I have 15. One child shelter would do it. Oh, go on. Let's take care of our kids. Child shelter. 20 wood. Wood, steel, and food rations. Ooh, yeah, let's do that. I am going to do what is colloquially known in the gaming world as a save scum. Because I just lost that scouting troop and I can't afford that. We're gonna stick with New London because it's cheeky. Hell with it. Just call it Cardiff. I do still have the achievement though, right? Yes. Whoa, that's a nice rare achievement, 1%. Cool beans. Alright, so we are going to stick with child shelters. Alright. That worked this time. We got resources. Let's hit up the Mirror Lake, and then let's return with what we have. So we have a good amount of resources. Alright, I've got a decent amount of coal. Let's make it warm in the places we be working. Or at least as warm as we can. We need to switch that to iron. Or steel. We need steel. And we're going to do a child shelter right there, because it stays warm. And we're getting people healed. And lighter scout sleds has been researched. So now let's go with... efficient burners. I'm gonna need the factory eventually, but we're gonna get hit with cold waves soon. So the sooner the better on that. And shoot, we need more food. So let's get basic dwellings. And honestly, let's... how are we doing on coal? We're doing okay on coal. Can we afford to take 2 people off of coal? No, we actually cannot. Okay, so never mind. Not gonna take anybody off of coal. That's a mistake. There's that again. I can actually afford to take most of the people off of the cookouts because, yeah, I don't have the food for it. At the moment, we're not going to take anything from them. Can we do another? We can do a transport, we can't do a scout. Wish I could do another scout. That'd be useful. People are hungry. I would have 3 days to feed everyone and stockpile 57 rations. Or I have 3 days to feed everybody. Let's try and feed them. I am getting some amount of rations. I will be optimistic. It's just a mirage. Victims colony. You know what? They can hit that one. Let's head back with our resources and they'll go a new direction. Children cared for. Nice. Alright, at the moment, everything's hunky-dory. That's about to not be the case. It's about to get cold. But we can let the children be engineer apprentices now. And then we'll make our way towards care house and prosthetics. Yep, there's the food, and our stuff got to need to search and get feed on. Hot springs. If people want to build a medical post in our settlement, it's not necessary in our opinion. We have our ways of healing. The aura of the strings is curing itself. We don't trust engineers and mechanical ways of thinking. We'd rather not have them around. I'm alright with a little bit of discontent. It's kind of stupid though, but... Do I get those people back ever? I just realized... Not sure I got those people back. That might be a problem. So it's going to get to negative 50, and then it'll go back up to negative 40. I need to replace more houses is what I need to do. Remember, 2 at a time. It's the way to go. What I use a steam core on? I'm a little confused. I had a steam core. Didn't I? I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but I definitely need to research and improve heaters. Okay, I see the problem here. Let's get... We've got okay amounts of wood. Let's get the people fed. They need to actually have the food to be able to be fed. Raw food and food rations. Now that's nice. It's not a lot, but it's nice. Isolated camp. Okay. Maybe I should have gone up there first. Alright. Improved heaters. We need that. And I think it's time for the coal thumper. Number 1. It's a question. Will it... We'll go with that for now. The fever. Sir, fever is spreading among our people in hot springs, but the locals refuse to treat them at medical posts. I say that the fever is merely a consequence of our unnatural lifestyle and offer some herbal remedies. We could threaten these nuts to make them listen to reason, or hope the outbreak will end on its own. I'll try one more time to appease hot springs. But we might have to do something about that. Hooray! Food, resources, all sorts of things. Let's turn this back on, heat it, and get people on it. And you are going to go to the high pass. I have a good feeling about that direction. Just realized I need to make the coal first. Ooh. Yeah. I think I know how I need to make this work. I think. Cold homes. I'm gonna try and do it. I just need people to actually, you know, do what's needed. Is this off for the day? No, once this is off for the day, we're gonna switch it to steam cores. Alright. What have you found? Tent surrounded by barbed wire fence and several people, probably guards, patrolling the area at a considerable distance from the camp. Ah, we have found our next. Ooh, victims of the epidemic. After we take a closer look, it turns out that this is a quarantine center belonging to New London. Apparently our former home was affected by some epidemic that they tried to suppress, and they put the infected here, far from the healthy population. We decided to steer clear of this place before guards noticed our presence. I mean, that's fair. I'm gonna send it back this way. Whoever ends up going this way can maybe hit that, I hope. Doing okay on food for the moment. Be nice if people would eat, though. Like, we have the food now. Could you eat? What house isn't livable? Oh. I see. I don't really want to destroy a bunkhouse. Would that get the rest of the bunkhouses that are... I think so. Alright, we'll see how that goes. See if that does it for us. Please finish eating. It'd be really nice if you would finish eating. Yeah, if I hadn't screwed up before... I hope that resolves before that happens, because there's no way for me to not deal with that. Alright. We'll put into place a care house. Just needed it to be heated. They're making coal. So we are gaining coal every day. Huh. Oh, I think I researched more efficient things or something or other. I did a thing that made me get more coal. Alright. These guys want now. Oh, yes. The children's shelter thing. No. Alright. I don't really need anything of the rest for the moment. Alright, we'll research factory. People, please just go eat.
That's it. Work's done for today.
Are they finally going to eat? As we had hoped, we found a path leading safely to the other side. There's also a sheltered place here where we could rest for a while. Nice. Carry on. Okay, eat. I need both of you to eat before somebody else gets hungry. Okay. Why are you going to work? Why are you not going to eat? Okay. Clement Child. Esther ask. If I turn that off for a moment. Give it extra hours. Heat it up. I don't know if the cookhouse needs to be on for people to eat.
Let's get this shipment ready.
Survivors, yes, need survivors. Like, I don't understand. Why won't they eat? There is food. No, there's... We ran out of food. We ran out of food. Okay. So they've got food. I have 8 hours left. They'll be here in a day. Oh my word. I'm going to fail that promise. Okay. I am going to call this one a wash. We're done streaming for the night, because my laundry is done. But I am washing my hands of this colony. I buggered too many things, and I need a fresh start with the knowledge that I have learned. So, while I have this open though, I'm going to learn exactly what I can manage in the Brazier's range. Yeah, I think I could do it like that. At least 6 to a... Okay, well... Or maybe... Problem is, I've put this stuff in such a way it's hard to tell. There. Now let me see. Where does the... So yeah, I could definitely do 6. Yeah, 6. Maybe... No. I think 6. Yeah, alright. Thank y'all for dropping by, and by y'all, I mostly mean Luthien. It was great to have you. As always, stay warm and keep your stick on the ice. Y'all have a good one.